We can see you. Hey, hey. What's up? What's up? What's up? Who's here? Ooh, let me fix myself. How y'all doing? Hold on, let me see. Trying to get this situated. I know, it's why I told her to go and sit down somewhere. She don't listen. She trying to get her a man. You, while you keep being in the background. Let me get some ice. Carry you out. Woo! All right. Y'all know these jaws gonna be chopping tonight. I had to get the water. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Patrell. What's up, Lisbeth? How you doing? And hey, Carol. Mama said hey. All right. So thank y'all who watching me earlier on Instagram that told me that y'all can finally hear me on Instagram. So I fixed it. All right. So I just want to say thank y'all for being here today. It's Monday, and I was not here last week. Of course, I let y'all have the 4th off with your family. So I hope you guys enjoyed the 4th. Okay, LaQuay, thank you. All right, so let's get into it really quick. Okay, so it's kind of been a whole lot of craziness going on. All right, so I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to what's been going on in the news lately, probably because they're not talking too much about it. But did y'all see or hear about the individuals in Sri Lanka and the individuals that are in China? Okay, these individuals have been basically trying to overthrow their own government. Okay, so the individuals in Sri Lanka basically got tired of dealing with being broke, okay, and homelessness and all of those things. So I'm not encouraging anybody to do these things, but I'm letting you know that people are fighting back and are standing up to their government, okay? And but somebody made a post, which is why I brought this up, because it makes a lot of sense, okay? Now, y'all know how this country is. Monkey see, monkey do. And that's not just for the United States. That's for a lot of places. So I would not be surprised if, hold on. It says I'm paused. So let me know if I'm paused. I don't know if I am or not. Y'all got to let me know. Somebody said I was, okay? So, and you know what I did not do? Let me stop for a second. Can y'all hear me? I forgot to ask that. Let me know if y'all can hear me on Facebook. Let me know if you can hear me on TikTok. Let me know if you can hear me on Instagram. And then I'll continue on what I was talking about, okay? So I just want to know. Let me check. Okay, you can hear me good. Somebody says no, they can't. I don't know why. Mango skin. Okay, so you can hear me. Yes, you can hear me. Thank you, Shauna Gale. I appreciate that. Okay, good. All right. So let me get back to what I was saying. So monkey see, monkey do. All right. So I believe that you're going to start to see individuals who are going to start trying to fight back, and it may be chaos. Okay. Now it may not be as crazy as it was in Sri Lanka. The people went and they kicked the president. Basically, he ran. He left his own country. Okay. The people was taking a bath in the president's shower, y'all. Okay. It was crazy. They in his pool, they in his fridge, they chilling, watching TV, looking at themselves on TV, breaking in. All right. So, but what I want y'all to take away from this is, if you have money, if cash, you need to keep some at home. All right. Because when things happen like this, they shut down. Why? Because if the police are distracted, that leaves places like banks vulnerable. Okay. So if you guys have lots of money, somebody actually called and asked me and said, I have cash. Should I put all my money in the bank? And I said, not all of it. Some of us need to go back to the old school way of stuffing some money under the mattress or digging some holes in the backyard. Okay. So I don't know if you guys do that. If y'all do that already, let me know. But now y'all gotta let me know. But just say yes you believe in that old school style. Because all right, you ain't got to tell us where it's at. Won't nobody coming up in your yard. All right. But so you definitely need to start keeping some cash because we don't know. Okay. Y'all seen what happened during the pandemic. You couldn't even get any money out of the bank. All right. If you're on TikTok and you have not followed me before, please follow me. If you are watching and you've watched before, thank you again. I did not say that. And the same for the people here on Instagram. I know I'm new to Instagram. I don't usually go on Instagram a lot, but I am going to try. So if you are new watching me on Instagram, you can and please will do because I got good information. Okay. So keeping some money out of the bank. All right. Remember, y'all, if y'all try to go and take a large amount of money out of the bank, you do have to call ahead. And if you guys are not watching, are you guys looking at the banks, especially banks like Citibank, that are tying individuals' money up? And they have every right to do it. Okay. So if you go to the bank and find that you do not have money in the bank and you know that you do, and they said that your account is under some type of investigation, or they need to just pause, and research some stuff before they let you access that. They have every right because you guys signed what is called a hold harmless agreement that you may not even know, because when you were signing up to get that bank account, you know how we do. Sign. We ain't paying attention. Sign. Basically, you got to sign anyway, because if not, you're not going to have no bank account. Okay. I'm going to look at y'all comments in just a second. All right. So, make sure money under the mattress. Another thing they put is to earn online income. Now I'm gonna get to all the juicy stuff because I know y'all got questions about the government stuff, but this really got me thinking. And I want you guys, because I know a lot of people are business owners that watch this channel. Okay. And if you are a business owner or you are an entrepreneur, you need to also think about how you can take the business that you have and monetize it online. If not, you need to find a way to make money online. Why? Because that is where we're going anyway. Okay. And if we're having a doggone riot outside, them people that's in California don't care what's going on in Florida. They want their stuff. Okay. And same for whatever states you're in. There's tragedies all over the world, but that didn't stop Amazon from making one damn dollar. They making the money. So if they can make the money, you can make the money. All right. So I'm gonna pause for a second and let me look at I'm gonna look at some of y'all comments really quick. Y'all know I like to try to make sure I keep up. Let me see what y'all got. I don't know you, but I love you. Thank you, Nasia. She says she loves my TikTok channel. I appreciate that. If you do not currently follow me on TikTok, if you do not have TikTok, I don't know why. Okay, TikTok is very helpful. To me, it is Google and YouTube shortened in 15 seconds. Okay, so sometimes you don't have to sit there and look at a whole hour's worth of something to get your answer. You can go to TikTok and find it. Y'all know we have short attention spans. This is why TikTok works for so many people. So if you are a person with short attention span, you go on TikTok and you learn better. I'm one of those type of individuals. Okay. So, all right, let me keep going. It says the government ain't nothing but the mob. I don't want to say they're the mob, but I will say that the government and the banks are much like the casinos. They will not lose and you cannot win. It is very difficult if you do. And if you don't believe me, then go to the federal prison and you ask those people, what's the chances? Okay. And they're going to tell you 100% because that is why they're there. All right. So it is designed that way. It's hard to beat people who make the rules. All right. It's just very difficult. So what you have to do is learn to operate in between the lines as much as possible. All right. Let me see. Somebody put economic crisis. Absolutely an economic crisis. And it is. Oh, and I want y'all to look at these other countries. See, right now, a lot of y'all ain't thinking about it. Everybody think about we outside. And there is nothing wrong with that. But you need to look at what is going on in the world, because what is going on in the world will soon eventually land on your doorstep. Okay, rent prices are never going down, but gas prices are, but rent prices are not. So you know what they did? You know why the gas prices going down? Because they need you to go to work. If gas prices are high, a lot of people aren't going to go. And then that's going to be the new COVID excuse. And people ain't going to do that. So they're going to say, they're going to push and do whatever they got to do, pass all type of legislation to bring that gas prices down because they want you to make sure you go to work. All right. Dwight says the UK president quit. Yes, I saw that. Japan president got shot and killed. I'm telling y'all, I don't know what y'all believe in, but all this that is happening, I have heard before. And if you are a person of a melanated skin, you know your grandma's done told y'all. So y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? So this stuff is really not a surprise, but you do not have to be a victim of it. There are things that you can do to prepare. All right. Hey, Chantel. All right, let me see. I am hearing great things about I-bonds. Yes, so let me tell y'all. Thank you, Stephanie. I wasn't even going to talk about that because I was actually going to make a video on that, but let me put that down real quick. So I don't know if you guys have heard about I-bonds, but if you have not, they basically threw this in the CARES Act. So this is very newly created. But if you notice, nobody is talking about the I-bonds, and they're paying, like, if I'm not mistaken, upwards of 9% interest. So basically what an I-bond is it's like a certificate that you would buy at the bank. You would say, I'm going to buy $1,000 bond. You're going to put that $1,000 and you're going to let it sit for a year. Basically what you are doing is, in a nutshell, let me give it to you the ghetto way. You are loaning the government your money so they can go and do whatever they need to do to pay their creditors, because they robbing Peter to pay Paul, just like y'all. And in exchange, they are giving you an interest, a return on your money in upwards of 9%, which is a lot more. Because if you go and you look at some of these banks, Discover, Citibank, Ally Bank, they're probably paying 2 or 3%, some 1, so you don't get a large return. So if you guys are interested, and I wrote that down, I'm gonna make a video about it so I can go more into depth. I don't want to keep y'all on that because some of y'all don't probably know what it is, but I-bonds are good, and it's I like the letter I, okay? So if you are interested, go look it up. They are worth investing into, okay? Where's my other phone? Because there was something else. Hold on. There it goes. Okay. So speaking of investing into, I knew I was feeling a little off because I always got to have my phone in my hand. I talked to y'all, and thank you, Stephanie, for that. I talked to you guys about arrived homes. I don't know if you know, I'm going to tell y'all again. Now, remember what I said, rental prices are never going down. So if rental prices are never going down and people are still going to make babies, okay, whether R. Kelly is out of jail or not, so if they're going to still continue to make kids, that means there's still going to be a need for housing. I'm going to encourage y'all. Now, they're not even paying me for this yet, but y'all need to go to Arrived Homes. And arrived, like I arrived at your house, with a D at the end. Arrived with a D at the end. Homes with an S at the end, okay? And go and look at what Jeff Bezos and his was actually some 2 other guys' company, but he is their investor. Okay, so and he's given a lot. They're putting a lot of money into this company to basically buy homes, and you guys can invest your money into it, and in exchange you get a return, because people need to rent, right? And they also give them the option to buy. So at the end of their contract, I don't know if you guys know about those rent to own homes where you can go and rent for so many years, and then after you rent, you can buy it. That is what they're doing. But so you're going to get dividends while they're paying rent. But if they buy, great, you get cashed out, and you can choose to roll your money over into something else or take it because your money in that investment is now done. So you get some great options. All right. To me, remember what I'm saying? Y'all know, because you live in, you know, people, they have to have somewhere to stay. Y'all know that it is not going anywhere, and people absolutely, people gonna need somewhere to go. So if you can get in on the rental market without having to be a landlord, without having to take on that burden of an actual loan, that might be something you can look into. Everybody wants to say they own something or that they're a landlord. Now you can, and you ain't lying. Okay, where is the lie? There is none. Okay, all right, Mr. Isaac. It says, where can I find? I know that's right. So Isaac says, where can I find quality, affordable life insurance? So y'all see, he has made Isaac Jones is my actual insurance man, y'all. Okay, so if you guys are interested and you're watching here from Facebook, send this man a message, especially if you're in Florida, okay? And if you're in another state, he can write for you too. And if y'all watching me on TikTok, send me a message. I have no problem sharing the wealth and the business, because we all got to work together, okay? So Isaac is actually my insurance man. I got a couple policies with his company, and I'm very happy and satisfied. And let me miss a payment, okay? And Isaac gonna shoot me a text and be like, okay? And yes, we make mistakes over here too, okay? So hit up Isaac Jones if you need that life insurance, okay? Yes, Kelsey, it is coming. All right, let me see what you guys said. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. I don't mind at all giving y'all any info. All right, so a couple things before I go on. I did make me some new YouTube videos. I am gonna go back to making 3 videos a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I got a lot of stuff, and I'm telling you, when I start making a lot of content, because there's a lot of stuff coming that I don't necessarily always have time to go over here in this 1 hour live. So watch these videos to keep up. And what I'll try to do is give you tidbits of them when you watch my live so that you'll know to go watch the video. All right. And one of those things is, and Shalonda, I'll have to come back to your message. Whew, hold on. First thing, the borrower's defense. Let me get a couple of those questions out of the way. So I put a list out last week with all of the schools. Now listen, there are a lot of schools, y'all. And hey, Chris, let me see. It says, Chris says, don't want to sign up for TikTok because it's owned by China. Is that true? TikTok is owned by, yes, it is. And let me tell you something. And I know why you're going to say you don't want to sign up for TikTok. You don't want to sign up for TikTok because people are nervous about putting those type of apps on their phone because the companies have access to the information in your phone. Now, that is true because we give them permission to go and look at certain things in our phone. So if you are concerned about what is on your phone, then it shouldn't be on your phone because you need to take a lot of apps off your phone. Google be in your business too. Now, y'all may not know that, but they're getting sued. So if you're concerned about somebody in your business on your phone, Chris, then you might want to go through all your apps and look at your permissions so they can get into whatever they want, okay? You think the feds ain't in your Facebook? Oh, they there. Okay. So let me keep going. Borrower's defense. A lot of people have said that they saw the list that I had out and they were wondering about other schools that they did not see. So I'm gonna tell y'all, there are a lot of lawsuits. A lot of schools have been sued under different lawsuits. So sometimes you will not see your school on the list because maybe it's in another list. For example, the list I put out last week, it does not have Everest University on there, but Everest is a part of the bar, one of the schools that you can discharge a loan. It may not have Corinthian colleges on there, but that is also a part of another lawsuit. So if you are concerned or not sure, I'll try to help you as much as I can. Just tell you if your school is on the list, if I saw it, but you can apply, okay? That's one thing. The next thing about the borrower's defense, if you've already paid your student loans back to the school, okay, or if you paid any money to the school on those loans, not to the school, to your student loan servicer, if you paid any money in repayment, then you can fill out a different application to get your money back. I posted on my TikTok. There's another form called the student, closed school loan discharge form. Okay. So that is, you can look that up, closed school loan discharge, and you can use that form to apply to get your money back for the loans, for monies that you've already paid towards your loans. Okay. Now, if you just want to discharge your student loans, that will be the borrower's defense. There's nothing else you really got to do. You can wait for it to automatically be discharged, or you can do the application to make it go faster. All right. There's a lot of loans they got to work through, y'all. So if you want to wait, you can. I'm not against that, but I will tell you that it is in the IRS publication. I did a video on this, but it's in the IRS publication 4681 or 4682 that the IRS cannot make you add any of the amounts of your student loans was discharged. They can't make you count that as income up until 2025. So that means the government is giving, or Department of Education is basically giving themselves until 2025 to get rid of all of these loans. Now, if you want to wait on your house, that blessing, because you don't want to come and holler at your girl for $75 so we can get this application on and you can turn it in and go through faster, that is fine. No pressure to do what you choose, but I do the borrower's defense application. It's faster than waiting because you don't know when they're going to remove yours, okay? You just don't know. All right, so let me see. We talked about, let me look. Look. Okay. So I do have some news. I know some people were going to ask me about this, and it was I made a post saying that I acquired a government contract. Okay. So yeah, I'm very happy about that. I have been trying for a long time. That's something that's been on the bucket list, okay? Is to be able to see if I'll be able to acquire a government contract. Now, if you are one of the individuals, you have a business and you've been trying to get a government contract, whether that's federal or state, okay? Mine is federal, but whether it's federal or state, what you need to make sure that you do is, other than having your business set up right, y'all need to make sure you're taking advantage of these certifications that they offer. Okay. I'm on almost every webinar, Zoom that they offer. And a lot of times they say the same thing on repeat because I want to see if anything is going to change. But a lot of us don't get these contracts because we don't take advantage of the advantage that we're given. If you are a woman, you get a leg, that's a leg up. Okay. If you're a veteran, that helps. If you're a disabled veteran, that helps. If you're in a low income area, you can get HUB zone qualified. There are a lot of things that you can do to help yourself so that you can obtain these government contracts. And why do you want to obtain them? Because they actually pay. That's why they pay. And the government doesn't want to do the work. They want to hire y'all to do it for them. Plus, if y'all got individuals, I heard a guy say this on a live once. I spent my money with him, but I bet you I got my money back because he was trash. But because I do try to support business, but if you ain't good, I'm leaving you alone. But he was trash. But one thing he did say that was true. He said there's a lot of us that got loved ones that are in prison. And if we have individuals that are in prison and we're sending them money and all this for commissary, why are we not also trying to get some of these contracts to send them the things that we send them money for commissary for? And then I thought about it and I'm like, well, that make a lot of sense because I know I done bought a lot of boxes and white t-shirts and socks for my loved ones, okay? And I know probably y'all ladies, y'all know what I'm talking about. And if y'all done that, then y'all know what? They buying the socks from somebody. They buying the boxes from somebody. It could be you, okay? So what I will do, if anybody has any specific questions, we can talk about that offline. I ain't gonna keep y'all up on that because that's, some of y'all don't care, but I did want y'all to know about that and to know that you could take advantage of it. All right. So let me see. Did y'all see that in September? And this is not everywhere, but in September, if you're in Arizona, because I know I have people watching from all over the place, that in September, they're going to make it illegal for anybody to record within 8 feet of the police. Now, the reason why I pay attention to things like that is because where one state will do it, the next will too. Okay. And y'all know recording with these cell phones have helped a lot of people. It done saved a lot of people's AW, you know what? So 8 feet is very far away. Okay. So I feel sorry for those in Arizona that's gonna be going through it, but this is the kind of stuff I be wanting y'all to pay attention to because it will and it can come to your area next. Okay. Y'all do know student loans are gonna be due September 1st. So get ready. They did not give any extension, which I was hoping that they would, but they did not. So if you are not ready, again, y'all need to call y'all student loan servicer. And if they're forcing y'all to consolidate those loans, consolidate them. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, it actually makes it easier for you to go ahead on and put it on a payment plan. All right. And if you're going to do the borrower's discharge, go ahead on and consolidate them. Because once you put in that form, your loans will be in forbearance because they ask you that on the application. Do you want them to go into forbearance? And you can say yes. All right. Okay. Dwight says, do you think gas prices will keep going down? The government will still help people. It depends on what state. Let me tell y'all, the government, in my opinion, they help people because it's in turn helping themselves, okay? They are not your friends. You are your friends. Do I think the gas prices will go down? Yes, because people are angry when they can't go anywhere because gas is too high. People need to be able to go to work. And so they need people to work. So yes, the gas prices, I think, will go back to probably what they normally were. Y'all remember I've been telling y'all this election season, You know, it's November's right around the corner, so people are gonna be doing things to make y'all real happy, except put money in your pocket. Now, as far as giving the gas rebates, the states that are requesting, or excuse me, the states that are issuing rebates, gas rebates, they're not gonna issue them out until like October. You know, some places, yeah, I think all of them that I saw issuing them late in the year. Gas prices are gonna be low then, so you ain't gonna have a need for it. Y'all notice they don't come through when you need. It's always after the fact because they're reactionary. Okay, and some of you have to actually claim it, but those states that are doing it are states that have state tax. And if we don't have any a state tax in Florida, so please don't be expecting to get a gas rebate because you will not. Okay. Let me see. I need to know about this discharge of student loans. Y'all just need to fill out the form, really. And if you do not, like I said, if you do not know how to fill out the form, I actually assist in filling out that form. Is $75. Okay, do not be cheap, especially for the amount of loan. I know y'all got $75 or more worth of loans on your credit. Okay, so there is a wait. It could be up to a year, but remember, they give the IRS up until 2025 to complete handling all of y'all loans. So this is going to take a while for the government to get through it. Hey, Starlight. Starlight said, hey to everybody. Letitia says, what do you know about arrival homes? It's arrived homes. I believe that's what you mean. And now if you're talking about rent-to-own homes, that's different. I did go over my view on what I think about rent-to-own homes. I think everything is cool if you got a plan. If not, these people are going to get over on you. Okay, so you say how much I need to get your services. 75. Let me see. I am going to message you about the government contracts. Please do. You in Arizona, I'm in Arizona. Oh my God. I live in Florida actually, but I keep up with rules everywhere because they're going to affect us in the long run. Okay. So remember, guys, payments for your student loans will start back in September. Some of y'all who took out your SBA loans, they are going to be starting to be due next month. Okay. So you need to see when you took out your SBA loan, that EIDL, you know, the one a lot of y'all don't forgot about. It's going to come due. All right. So the payments are going to be due this year. So look at that. They're making student loans due. They're going to be making these EIDL payments due. Hopefully y'all got smart and wiped out those PPP loans. But if not, you should be making payments on them anyway. Okay. I know I said I was going to address stuff, but I'm going to address that later. All right. So a couple of videos that I did. All right. If you don't watch them on TikTok, you should support a sister. Okay. But if you guys do not already have an account at irs.gov, please go check it. Now, I said that to somebody earlier, and she goes, I do have an account. I checked, I put my information in, and it didn't tell me where my refund was. That is not your account, okay? That is where's my refund, okay? IRS actually does have a portal with your information in there, going all the way back to 2014, if I'm not mistaken. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, so it should be going back to 2015 now. They show the last 7 years, all right? So I did a little quick video because I need y'all to understand that they are, y'all hear what I'm saying? They are looking at 19 taxes. And I'm going to make sure I clear this up for y'all right now. Somebody got a PPP loan, and you know they didn't necessarily do the right thing. You don't got to tag them, but you should tag them because I need them to understand. Let me see what minute I'm on right now so they can understand. I'm going to see. They don't even show me what minute I'm on. Ain't that something? What a mess. Anyway, I was going to see if it was going to tell me, so I could tell them where to look. But, okay, so they're looking at 19 taxes. The IRS, you know they've been reviewing taxes all along. But I know they're reviewing 19. Why? Because I've been getting nothing but people coming to me with 19 taxes now that they're owing all of this money. It could be for a bunch of different reasons. But I know that in 20, a lot of individuals were doing the PPP loan, right? That's when the pandemic started, February, right? February, March. So in order to get that PPP loan, you had to put your information from your 19 taxes. Why? Because there was no 2020 taxes at that time. Okay. So if you know somebody that got that first round, I'm showing them all three, the first round of the PPP, you need to holler at them. Okay. Because what they're doing is they just checking, they just making sure the numbers match up. But don't y'all know that these departments, the DOJ and the IRS and the SBA, they all work together. Y'all know they all the alphabet, boys. So if your taxes were not the same for what you submitted And you know, most of y'all did a 4506T to the SBA. So they already have access to transfer your documents to in between one another. And I'm not just talking about for the SBA, even for with the PPP. You don't know if the bank turned over your file. See, let me tell y'all what's so crazy is you know, you can't make any changes to your taxes after 3 years. We had 3 years now. April 15th, 2022, or April 18th. That's when the tax season ended. That was your 3 years to make any changes to your 19 taxes. So if you filed your PPP with that bank and you put in numbers that didn't match your real taxes, I would be concerned. Okay? And that's not on no funny stuff. I would just be concerned because one, you open up a Pandora's box that they not gonna go back and look at all your taxes that you did, and they can go back up to 7 years. Okay, so you may mess around and get a big, large bill that you weren't expecting, or somebody knocking at your door, which is what you don't want. Okay, and the reason I know, I had someone that actually did amend their taxes to do the right thing to match. And y'all know I talk about that. I told y'all to make sure y'all amend those taxes so that they match. So even if you came out owing the IRS, at least it's better than showing your hand. Because if you didn't fix your taxes, you basically showing them that you lied when you did your PPP application. And that's even if somebody else did it for you, because your numbers don't match. So that's important. All right. So I would just tell you to be concerned. But another reason I want y'all to go to the IRS portal is because some of y'all will find that you receive documents or not receive. The IRS received documents that you may have not received in the mail that you should have filed on your taxes. So now you can go back and amend stuff that you did not. The stuff that you did not add to your taxes the first time. I'll give you an example. How many of y'all settle y'all credit card debt and you settle it for less than the amount? A lot of companies send y'all 1099-Cs. It's a lot of y'all that don't even add them on your taxes, because you know if you add them, that can raise up the amount of the taxes that you now owe because you added to your income. But see, the IRS is letting that stuff go. They watching everything because they strapped just like y'all. Y'all think y'all hurting. They are too. And so now they coming back and they looking at everything. And I don't say this stuff to make y'all worried or upset. I tell you so you be informed, okay? So that you can sleep on it. You deal with your own conscience or whatever you choose to do. But I just want y'all to know that these things are happening, so that if you get something in the mail, at least you know what to expect. All right. So let me see what comments y'all have said. Let's see. Okay, thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. He is the man. That must be talking about Jeff Bezos. Should you get universal? If you're talking about universal, what are you talking about? Life insurance. I wonder if that's what you're talking about. And let me know if you're talking about life insurance when you say universal, so that I could answer. Do you know anything? Okay. Oh, yes. So y'all, we're talking about universal. Personally, you can choose which whole life policy you want, but I am a big fan of life insurance because some of us don't have good credit and you need a loan. And instead of going to the bank, you can go right to your insurance company and say, how much how much cash value is my policy worth? And then guess what you could do? Cash it out. So now you got money. But look, it is not meant to be your well. You have to cash the money out, but you need to also put it back in. Okay? So I am doing with my 5-year-old niece. She getting a whole life policy now. Now, I'm not banking on her passing, but by the time she turns 18, I don't want to have to worry about going to a bank and seeing if somebody's going to loan her money. No, she could keep her credit nice and fresh and go and get her own money from her bank of herself, and then make those monthly payments that she would make to the the finance company. She can make them to herself and build back her life insurance. So you can do it. Now, there's people that have done it and can't pay it back. That does happen. It don't go away. You just reduce the amount of your policy. So, you can use it. If you can't pay it back, you just can't pay it back. But that's not what the infinite banking system is about, okay? Or bank of yourself. They got so many different names. Okay, it says your live is blurry. I don't know why. Thank you, Dwight, for telling me that. It says it's Athens College. Mabu, I don't know. Send me a message in my inbox. Melvina says, hey, Shamika, I will be sending you some forms for student loans and also for the STEM for 2 guys that is in state and feds. Yes, that's okay. That's fine. Okay. All right, let me see what y'all saying over here real quick. Hold on. Let me see. I need to know. Okay, so much. All right. Okay, good. I read that one. But we got smartphones. 8 feet ain't nothing. Yes, I get that. But see, police gonna be smart. They're gonna be hiding the way they're gonna be steady. So I need to be right up on them like we was before. I don't need no 8 feet. It says, can you speak on the video you did on how to start a non-medical agency? I can't find the video. Oh, and how to start a non-medical agency. Okay, I could do that. And it says, what about the PPP loan repayments? Well, if somebody some loans were not 100% forgiven. So if your loan was not 100% forgiven, then you have to pay that loan back. I'll get to that non-medical thing in a second. Let me get to something else somebody else showed me. Y'all be tagging me and stuff, but y'all know I be want to let y'all know. So I know there've been a lot of commercials going around saying that the USDA is doing a mortgages with no credit check. That's true, but not true. Well, it's true. The USDA is allowing lenders to give you a mortgage with no credit check. But y'all know it's always a but. But you can't have any credit anywhere. Okay, so that's another video I did. It's on TikTok. I made a little, I'm trying to do my little 2-3 minute one so y'all will know. But when y'all see that, and the only way that you can get the loan and not have them go through traditional, traditional ways by checking your credit, you have to have no credit, or what is called a thin credit file. And if you have a thin credit file, then they'll look at alternative data, like how you pay your electric bill, how you pay your cell phone bill. They'll look at utilities and give you credit for that, and then in turn give you a mortgage. But most of us, if I go to Credit Karma, it's going to pull up an account for you. So if you go to Credit Karma and you got no scores, I have seen people with no scores. There's just a line. You are probably one of those individuals that they can see and do the alternative data for the mortgage. But the rest of you, if I go to Credit Karma and you got a score, that's what they got to use. They can't just say they don't have it. They're not going to do that. Okay. So it's true, but that will not work for everybody. All right. So I know somebody asked me about that. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Let me move on. It says, I did my borrower's defense way in May. I'm still waiting. Yes. Borrower's defense applications can take up to 12 months. Remember, they're giving the people up to 2025. So it's going to take a while. It says, I am all of that, so I need your help. That's all right. I'm here for you, Miss Melvina. It says, which websites do you recommend getting certification from? What certification are you talking about, Star? I need help with this daycare stabilization grant. I've been getting the runaround from ELC as to what the qualifications are and what other grants are available for providers. I don't want to miss out on any money. Sabrina, tell me where you see that stabilization grant. Right now, the only people that I've seen that are doing a stabilization grant for daycare workers is New York City. So if this is close, let me know. If you see something for Florida, let me know, because I have not. Are we going to get a stimulus check in July? No. And people are asking, are we going to get advanced child tax credit checks? Well, y'all see we in July. No, the advanced child tax credit thing was just one time. That will not happen again. It is now going back to the way that it used to be. Okay. But the one thing that will stay is the increased amount. So you still will get $3,000 like you did last year. You just will not get them in advance. Let me tell y'all, the IRS said they are not messing with y'all and gonna do it again. They messed it up last time. Do y'all want to mess it up again? No. So they said, now y'all just gotta wait. Okay. So a lot of people been asking me that. I'm like, no, they're not giving y'all that this time. Hey James, how you doing? All right. Again, follow me if you haven't. I appreciate you guys. All right, I'm gonna get to that non-medical agency second. Let's see. Thank you, Letitia. So it's 7:30. If y'all watching and y'all tagged y'all friends, tell them to chime in at 7:30 on this video to hear about this PPP. I've said it and I'm going to keep saying it, but we are going to see I believe more arrests. They are not adding all of these people to these departments. Okay, they create new departments in the IRS, they create new departments in the SBA, new departments in the post office, and new departments in DOJ. I didn't even know that IRS had police officers. Okay, they do. Not IRS, UPS. They got whole police officers. You just never see them, but they carry guns and everything. So I believe it's just gonna get a little rough out here. And they gave y'all more than enough time to amend them taxes. And if you got your second PPP loan and it was your first time getting it, you used your 2020 taxes, you need to amend your taxes. Okay, you ain't got to tell me or anybody else that you mistake and forgot income, but you need to amend your taxes so that you don't have to worry. Okay, it doesn't matter if it gives you an amount that you owe. Pay them folks because you got paid and you weren't supposed to. So do your part and pay your part back. You already got the loans forgiven. Okay, so at least go back and get the IRS straight, because if not, this whole thing will blow up in your face, and then the loans will become unforgiving. And let me tell y'all this. It says that if you get caught lying for lying to the government on these loans, it is $1 million fine, regardless of the amount of the loan. I'm like, that's too much. It's too much, okay? But it's true. So you can check it out for yourself, but just be careful. Thank you, Dwight. All right, it says, Lord, I think a lot of people are gonna be in trouble too. I think a lot of people. The video I did was an individual who, and I'm gonna tell y'all real quick, this is on TikTok. This individual got a return in 2019 for $7,000. Follow me now. After this person got the $7,000, they applied and got the PPP that following year, right? They had to go back and amend their taxes so they can add the income that they use for the PPP so that the taxes match. But once they did that, they now owed the IRS $7,000. But that doesn't make zero because she got $7,000 and then now owed $7,000. No, it's now 14 because the IRS is saying, so if you would have put your stuff in the right, you would have never had got this $7,000 to begin with. So now it's 14,000 from what she got earlier, and now the amended amount. So that is what I'm concerned about, is because now after 19, if you didn't amend your taxes, you don't have no fight. If they're gonna say, well, what happened to the income? What you gonna say? They're gonna say, well, you had X amount of, you had 20 to do it, you had 21 to do it, and 22. Now, if you're a person that filed your taxes in 19 and you got an extension to October, then you also have an extension to October this year to amend. So it's not over for everybody, but individuals who did put in the extension, you can amend your taxes. You still have time. All right. So y'all listen, I'm telling you. Okay. I don't want to have to come back on here and go, damn, y'all heard about so-and-so? I do not want to have to do that. I don't even at all. I don't want to have to do that with anybody. It doesn't give me no pleasure at all. I just want us to get it right. I know the struggle. Okay. Somebody asked me about HBCUs and student loan forgiveness. Yes, HBCUs are getting student loan forgiveness, but it's not through the government. There are actually private companies out there that are paying some of those HBCU loans. You don't contact them. Basically, they contact you. So I put I think on my video, on my video on TikTok, there's a company, I tagged them in here. They actually paid off a lot of loans recently, like $16 million worth of loans from like 3 colleges that were HBCUs. So they are helping people. You just, if it, you just got to see if it's your school. All right, let me see. Hold on. I'm keep going. I'm gotta keep going. Whew. Did y'all see that gun I put up on my story? If y'all don't follow me on Instagram or Facebook, y'all is tripping. Okay, this is not a real gun, but this is a gun that felons can actually carry, okay, because it's not real. But the damage that it do, it will hurt, okay? But it's like an air gun. It's like pellets. I want y'all to see. If y'all can go on Amazon, I went and looked. They selling them things for $500. but I saw pictures and I saw the reviews, and I'm like, So if y'all know someone, now I'm gonna tell y'all, I did see somebody get arrested. Let me just put it out there. This person was a felon and actually had one of these, and the police thought it was a real gun, and they arrested this person. But they was real rough with this guy. He actually beat the case because it wasn't a real gun, and he tried to tell them, but they didn't listen. And then he sued them because they roughed him up too much. So God can work in mysterious ways, all right? So he got the charges dropped because it wasn't real, and he also got him a little extra change. So, you could check with your state, your county, and your laws, but they do have guns. They look real. I even seen some that were Glocks and all, but they're just air pellets. I don't want to see nobody get hurt, but we can still defend yourself, and that might scare somebody away. Okay. Let me see. I filed for unemployment and received info that I worked at a job I never heard of. Can I find out more via IRS? Yes, you can. So if you got information that you work for a job and it came back on your unemployment and you don't know where it came from, that's what the IRS Gov portal does. It lets you see everything that they've turned in on you. Now, y'all know how we talking. Well, we're going to see in a couple more months. These banks going to be turning that information on y'all. So when the IRS says that, oh, y'all didn't complete these taxes right, you owe us according to Chime and Cash App and all this money going through your account, you owe us this much. Don't tell me they won't do it, because I've seen letters that they send to people that they tell them, we have calculated your return based off of all the information we received, and this is what you owe us. I've seen it. Okay, so y'all need to go and create those accounts. I know a lot of y'all don't want to deal with IRS, but you might need to so you can see what's going on. All right. Shamika, when you do a live Q&A and opening the business this year and how it can benefit us with grants or loans? Oh, I like that, Queen. Let me take a picture of that. I can do that. Hold on. Y'all know I love to for y'all give me ideas. I don't have a problem. I can do that. I do have a class coming up on the 14th. It's my tax class. It's gonna teach y'all how to be prepared for what's to do, what's to come up in tax season, because y'all be waiting late, and then all of a sudden y'all be owing all this money and don't know why. Okay, my class is $25. It's on Zoom, and we don't get off until everybody has been helped. All right, you're gonna leave a different person. You're gonna come in one way, but you're gonna leave another way. All right, and you're gonna be in a better way. So if you're interested and you want the tickets, it's a live Zoom. If you're on TikTok, you can hit the link in the bio and get to it. Instagram, I'll put that, send me a message and I'll do it. And same for you guys that are on YouTube or Facebook. I will send you the link if you are interested so that you could take the class. Let me take a picture of this. And I'm gonna get to the home health aid thing in a second. Any info she get from? Thank you, Queen. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, so the government certification is a lot. Now I can tell y'all if y'all want, if you're interested in doing contracts, then what I would tell you to do is do a consultation with me. Let's see what your business is. Then I'll be able to marry what you do and what the government needs so that you can feel better. Okay, so one, you want to make sure you got what they need. And if you don't have what they need right now, you might need to wait. But while you're waiting, you could be doing your certifications. And for those who do have what they need, we can then look at the certification that they offer. I have a certification list that they offer, and then you can see and you can go and do them yourself. It's a lot of paperwork, but if not, that's what I do. Okay, that's what your girl does to help you get these contracts, show you how to apply for them. Maybe that'll be my next class for August. Okay, that'll probably be my class in August. That's a good one. Look at that. So my tax class is on the 14th of July. It's actually coming up in a couple of days. So again, it's basically this class is getting ready for the 2023 season. Y'all need to already have these addresses updated. Some people haven't filed previous year's taxes. It's time to get caught up. We need to get these things taken care of, because when they're looking for ways to get money and you haven't done what you needed to do, you are leaving yourself wide open for an audit. You're leaving yourself wide open for them to come after you and say, hey, you ain't filed taxes. This ain't right. This not right. And now you owe us all this plus interest. Okay. And by that time, it's nothing to do but either pay them, file bankruptcy, or you're done. Can you get a gun for your business? It depends. Can you get a gun? Okay, if you could get a gun and you have a business, you could carry your gun on your person if your state allows that. It says, are we still live? She says, I cannot hear or see you. I do not know what's going on with this thing. I don't know. I'm still live though. I need to go and find me a better spot to do my lives. It's making me mad. Okay. What about all right. So let me I don't even know if y'all I still see people here, so I hope we still alive. It's almost 8 o'clock, and I'm gonna go quickly over how to do if you want to do a home health business. Okay. A lot of people are getting into that. If you're in the state of Florida, let me tell you, all these people come here to die. Okay. And there is a lot. Thank you, Carol. There's a lot of need for nurses. Okay. If you're RN, I don't know why. I told this to a lady today. She was RN. I said, well, why you don't have your own agency? Man, they're not going to stop coming here. Okay. They're not going to stop. We ain't going to stop aging, and people ain't going to stop getting old and dying. Okay. So they're going to still need somebody to take care of them. And as long as you want to do the right thing, that is something that you can do. Okay. So basically all you need to do is have your business set up, whether it's an LLC or a corporation. Good. Thank y'all for letting me know. Get you an LLC or corporation. After your business is set up, you got your EIN, you have all that. You simply need to jump over to find out who it handles the licensing for healthcare in your state. In Florida, it's the Agency for Healthcare of ACA. I forgot what the last A stands for, but somebody had me look up Illinois. So Illinois has, every state has one. Okay, they just all call something different. All right, but all you need to do is licensing office for healthcare and put your state. Georgia licensing office for healthcare. St. Texas licensing office for healthcare, and it will tell you. The application is usually very cheap. Okay, I can tell you, Florida is only $50.75. Okay, now this is a companion, a home health and companion care, but it falls under home health aid. All right. Now, if you want an actual assisted living facility, or you want something that requires a bit more technical stuff, then you would need to have an RN on staff. If you just want to have something where it's home health aides, you don't need to have an RN. Just an average Joe or a home person with home health or CNA experience can own that. So I don't want to hear that y'all can't have no business, because you can. All right. They got too many ways for people to make money that they're just not using. Why? Because you probably don't know. Okay. But after you get that approval from the regulatory agency, all they're gonna have you do is just prove that your business is active and pay them. That's everything is about money. Once you do that, then you move on to Medicare. Okay, if you want to, to do something that's with the feds, you could go in through CMS, through HHS. I talk so fast. Okay, so it's a lot of steps for those who are not, y'all don't do it. But if you do it, I do it. It's kind of easy. All right. So this is the stuff I be consulting y'all on, and then turn around and offering y'all a service, because I know y'all busy, and so this is what I do. Okay. So it's not that difficult. You should get it. And let me tell y'all, if y'all in Florida, real quick, y'all trying to get into nursing, Eastern Florida, they got a money back guarantee plan. All right. For nursing, aerospace, and welding. Okay. And in this area, that is big. So you can call the school, Eastern Florida, and you can ask them about the money back guarantee. Now, I ain't never heard of money back guarantee from a college. Okay. You know why? Because they don't want to have to deal with this borrower's defense like these other schools. All right. That, and then the IRS did increase the mileage. I don't know why they did it halfway through the year, because most of y'all be lying on the mileage anyway, or y'all do y'all taxes, but I digress. But if you are a person that actually charts and keeps your miles the way you should, the IRS did go up on the price of the mileage. So if you were thinking about driving or doing Uber or all of those things, now is the time to get the miles in, because now you get more bang for your buck. Okay. It only went up, I think, 2.5 more cents. Let me see. Excuse me. It went up. It says it will be 22 cents. Hold on. I'm taking that back. It's now 62.5 cents. That's actually a lot. It's actually 4 more cents. Okay. It was 58 cents. Now it's 62. Okay. So they're trying to work with you, because they know the gas was high. So now that the gas is going down, and if you got a business and you drive and you track your mileage, now is when you drive, because you get 62.5 cents per mile, business mile. Okay. That's not medical miles. That's not volunteer miles. That is just business miles. And yes, if y'all didn't know, there are medical miles and volunteer miles. A lot of people don't claim them because a lot of times it don't get you no more money. So anyway, all right, so let's see. She says, I want to open a business, but there's not enough information. What it actually costs to say 150 on the Sunbiz site, but some people say pay. Yeah, well, Queen, when somebody does a business of doing your setting your business up, they always going to charge you more. It doesn't cost that much. It's $125 in Florida for LLC, but it's all the other stuff they have to do. So setting up your business is not just getting your paperwork approved. It's more than that. So, but that's why you come and do that consultation. I'm gonna get you right. Let me see. Somebody says, are we still okay? We got that. You said you're good. Y'all can hear me. Okay, and agency. Thank you, Agency for Healthcare Administration in Florida. I knew it was something. All right, I'm gonna look and see if there's anything else. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. I'm glad y'all see me. Let me just check to see if there's anything else I left on here, and I don't want to forget because Mondays to Mondays is far. I just got to keep passing all these borrowers defense applications that y'all did. So those who did support me, I appreciate it. Y'all will be getting y'all stuff in the mail, in your email. I think that's it, y'all. Yeah, because everything else I think I'm gonna do on the live. Okay. So, Facebook got a set of class action. We got 4 minutes. So Facebook got a class action. All you need to do is, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead on and make that tonight. So, but if you don't want to wait on me, all you got to do is just type in Facebook settlement, okay, or Facebook class action lawsuit, however you want to do it. Go on Facebook. You don't have to go on Facebook. Basically, they're being sued for tracking your information. So, see, Chris, there's no way around it. There's no way around it. They're gonna be in your info just because you let them in. So it's not saying how much they're paying. I saw $90, but I don't believe that to be true because it's a $90 million lawsuit, and I doubt they're going to give everybody $90. All right. But I don't care if it's $3. I want it. So all you have to do is do Facebook class action and sign up. It does let you sign up. All you got to do is have had a Facebook account from 2010 to 2011. And that's when Facebook was popping. So I know y'all had it. Especially if y'all older like me, y'all got it. So go on and get you that money, and you don't have to show any proof. Okay. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah. So for the New York child care providers, it's $343 million for daycare, to helping to bring back employees. They don't have that here in Florida. Okay. Oh man, so I cannot wait. I hope by next Monday I have something to show y'all. But by next Monday, because y'all know the girl elevating, I am going to now do my lives, but now I'm going to be able to have a touch screen, okay? I'm so excited. So now when I talk to y'all about something, I can actually go to those websites and actually show you and draw and all that good stuff. So if anybody's interested in being a sisters moderator, okay, because I need help because I ain't gonna be able to see everything and be on the board. So, but I do hope to be able to bring you more interactive learning, and so y'all can see where I get this information from that I bring y'all, so y'all know I'm not with the foo-foo. And yeah, that's it. And y'all ladies, y'all gotta, I don't know if y'all noticed anything different besides this wild eye makeup, but I did it on purpose because I wanted y'all to stare at my eyes a lot. And I did do a little before and after, and you probably can't see, but I will be, and this is for the sisters because I wanted to see how it worked on us. I got me some fillers, okay? And so I plan on doing a video to tell y'all about it, okay? Ain't no shame over here. I had deep set eyes. I don't know if y'all can see it, but they're not as deep set as they were. It's still healing a little bit, but I did want to try something different. So let me get it close, okay? And y'all can probably go and look at my other videos and see. Hopefully y'all can see, but they're not as deep as they were. But I did try, and basically it was a lot of syringes with some goop, basically. And but y'all see the video? Man, it's crazy because I was looking like the Rock Man from one of them Marvel comics because your girl was not. It wasn't the business. It was not cute at all. But I did have my little face mask with my ice on it, and it kept me good. But if y'all thinking about doing that, ain't nothing wrong with making yourself look like making yourself not look like what you've been through. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna say. All right, so it is 8:00 on the dot, and thank you, Nicole. I appreciate it. Thank y'all again. So next Monday, 7:00. Please go to my YouTube if you have not. Thank y'all for my little 10,000 subscribers. That's okay. I hope to do that by tenfold. You know, and that's up to God. But yeah, so I hope to see y'all on the other side, and stay with me because it's more. And if y'all interested in taking my class to get ready for this tax season that's coming up in 2023, hit me up. The class is only $25. I'm going to do a class every month for the Boss Series because some of us need to get up there. We need to come up to par. So $25 is not a big investment for your life. And y'all know, if you've been sticking with me, you know I'm going to help you until we get to where it is you're trying to get. You want a credit consultation? I got news for that next week. I ain't giving y'all everything at once. I'm going to do it next week. But so anyway, y'all stay blessed. Talk to y'all soon. But hit me up if y'all need to do basically whatever. Y'all know I'm gonna have a good answer for y'all, or at least an answer. Okay. So see y'all next Monday. Bye. Y'all take care. Thank you. Thank you, Dwight. I appreciate it. See y'all later.